Oh, hey guys, how are ya? So what a beautiful, beautiful morning and early afternoon. It's 1:24 in the afternoon. I have went to my home group. We met at 10 o'clock as usual. Fantastic meeting as usual. Some of my favorite people in the world are there. I think I'm at a red light, so I have a chance to show you this. My friend Vivian painted this for me. Can you see that? It's the sweetest thing. It looks like it belongs on a Hallmark card. Those are my cats. That's Buddy and Eleanor. Isn't that the sweetest little thing? She made that for me. Now, to have someone think about you at all when you're not around, and then to do something so thoughtful as to paint this sweet little, it's like that watercolor that Linda made for me, but like that anybody thinks about you when you're not around, when you're not in front of them yabbering away, it's just the most flattering thing. She's such a good person. I love her. I adore her. Everyone does. I hope she knows that, but yeah, it's just a lovely thing. But we're at the meeting, and one of our members had a knee replacement. He's had another knee replaced, and he had, I think, both hips replaced. He's got a lot of physical challenges. It's difficult for him to walk around. He uses a walker, which is hard to see because I think he's younger than I am, and he's so handsome. He's this big, tall man, but he has a real hard time walking. So this knee replacement hopefully will take a little pain away and improve his mobility. But he's been in this rehab unit for a little over a week now, and I don't know if anyone's visited him. So one of our group members said, hey, let's bring a meeting to our meeting person, our friend, our family member. And so I don't know, 8 or 10 of us went to this rehab unit. We called him ahead to see if he was okay for visitors, and it was just fantastic. We had a little meeting in the front lobby there, and we got the chance to share, our challenges and our victories. And we had a young lady who's new to recovery join us, which is great because she got the chance to see us, be there for each other in less than ideal circumstances. It was just a really nice experience. Really, really fantastic. I had to clear out some space in my car to have some people join me on the ride, but it was a really beautiful way to start the day. So yay, sobriety. I am wait, am I going too far? I'm trying to get over to Desert Inn, which is a road where I can I think it's over here. I've got to get to the UPS store and hope that my new cell phone is there. I'm not sure if I've complained about that already, but I've been chasing this cell phone digitally for days and days now, and I'm just getting really tired. This is Tropicana. Where's Desert Inn? I think Desert Inn's back there. So I'm going to get to that UPS store and hopefully find my phone. So I will see you later with some success, hopefully. Before I go into the UPS store, just in case my phone isn't there and I go into a mood, I'm going to open up 2 Valentines. I went to my P.O. box last night first off to go to the post office and drop off that package that was the paperweight that sold last week. But then I went to my P.O. box and there were 2 Valentines in there. And this one, I love these little scream-filled ones. Dinosaurs on Valentine's Day. That is hysterical. Cream flavored. Mrs. BS, of course, because she gets my sense of humor. And there's another Valentine's. I got 3 Valentines. I got one last week. And then here's another one. You're someone who lives every day like it's Valentine's Day, giving from your heart, thinking of others, and showing how much you care. I wish that was me all the time. It's me usually. But thank you. This is from Pam. You're a positive influence, a shining example. This is all printed in the card. A shining example of what little what a little love and kindness every day can do. Happy Valentine's Day. That is so nice. Thank you so much. But that anybody thinks of me in that way is still surprising to me, because I'm still sometimes not at my ideal best, but I try. I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day. I am going to be laying over. I'm going to have a long layover. I just don't know where I am. Valentine's Day through your channel. You bring joy to so many people. You are such a kind and caring man. You make the world a better place. That is so sweet. Thank you, Pam. Pam, you have supernaturally perfect penmanship. I'm going to show you her penmanship. I'm going to cover her last name because I don't think everyone... Can you see her penmanship? It is like... It's like a font on a computer. It is so perfect, your penmanship. I can barely read my own writing. But thank you so much. That's so kind of you. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. All right. Having been buoyed by the love in these cards, I'm going to use that to hopefully go into the UPS store, and whether or not my phone is there, and try to be a good person. Because if it's not there, it's not there. I'm just spit all over my phone, my dashboard again. All right, let's go inside, see if my phone's there. No good lighting, but someone had asked me about this pin on my lapel. This is, I think it must have been a promotional item from the sale of a book back in the 70s called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And it's one of my favorite books. This is a pen I got from eBay. It actually has the initials JLS, which is on the back of it, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. All right. Please be inside here. Well, I'm glad I read those cards before I walked into that store. I had spoken with, because it's not there, I had spoken with apparently someone in the Philippines. The last time I spoke, I am in such a mood right now. I spoke with someone yesterday at length, trying to get my device mailed to the correct address or to a UPS store, which is right here on Desert Inn. And they told me it should be here by this afternoon. So I'm here this afternoon. I walked in and met a very nice young lady. Controlled myself because I'm in such a mood. Apparently it's being delivered tomorrow. I'll be in Chicago or somewhere. To a CVS nearby as a pickup spot. Why it's not delivered to a UPS store, which is maybe 300, maybe 1,000 feet away. Why it's not delivered to the UPS store that I requested it being delivered to is beyond me. So now I'm going to, if I can find the phone number, I have it in my phone, to call them and try to be civil, which is going to be a stretch, and have it delivered to this UPS store and not the CVS. I don't know CVS. I don't trust CVS. Not that I'm trusting UPS right now, but blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to get my new cell phone until I get back from this trip, which is a Saturday afternoon. So I need to eat. I'll see you later. Hey guys, so I failed. Epic failure. I just lost my patience. I regained it, and I apologize to the young lady who I was just speaking with. But I have been on the phone for 32 minutes with this representative for UPS, and she's telling me that not only is my package not going to the CVS that's across the street, it's not being sent anywhere except for back to the sender, because the woman I spoke with yesterday did not complete the request for it to be shipped over there. Never mind here. So the item is just being shipped back to the sender, which is, I assume, T-Mobile. So after everything, it wasn't even being sent to me. So I just honestly lost my mind. I feel like someone's playing with me at this point. I should just be grateful that this is my biggest problem today, and that I'm not dying of cancer, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not drinking. So I should be grateful that this is my problem today, but it's just very frustrating. My life is so easy, and my life is so simple, that this complication just feels so much bigger than it really is. So I'm trying to remember that. I'm failing, really, but I'm trying. So I need to go eat something, and then I have to buy some groceries, because this trip I'm starting tomorrow morning very early is not going to be one where I'm going to have access to food or restaurants very easily. So I need to be a little bit more mindful and pack some food and take that with me. The woman I just spoke with at UPS seems, well, the other one seemed like she knew what she was doing too. This person seems to care a little bit, so she's going to call me later this evening to find out to let me know as to what to expect. God help the person who I have to talk to at T-Mobile if I have to walk into that store. If I have to walk back in that store, I mean, I'm going to have to like eat a pound of chocolate just to self-medicate before walking in that store if I have to, because I'm going to lose my mind. It's going to happen. I can't. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. I went to McDonald's. It's sitting here in the passenger seat. There's really nowhere to sit and eat in the parking lot here. So I'm gonna find a spot to eat my McDonald's. Then do some grocery shopping to prepare for my trip tomorrow. If I seem marginally better, marginally calmer, it's marginal. It's only because I seem to have someone who's at least competent with T-Mobile, with UPS. They're going to contact me before the end of the day to let me know what to expect. I just really don't want to walk into T-Mobile right now and have this whole process start over again because they couldn't send something to the correct address. I really don't want to talk to them. So I've got my bag of food in my passenger seat here, and I'm trying to remember to be grateful. I mean, as upset as I get so upset so easily over simple things like this. But, you know, on my right-hand side here, you can't see. There's a guy with a shopping cart towering. It's towering with piles of his belongings in a cart on the side of the road here. And here I am losing my mind over UPS not being able to deliver a package to my house. You know, I lose my shit over the silliest of things. I honestly, oh, thank God it doesn't happen very often, right? Does it? I don't know. I need to eat. I will not see you guys until, I don't know. I'll tell you when I hear back from UPS. All right, cross your fingers. Oh, there's a UPS truck right in front of me. The devil. I wonder if my phone's on that truck. I'm at home waiting for UPS to call, and I hear Buddy crying piteously, plaintively. Please, Daddy, where are you? And he's all the way upstairs in the loft area. He's looking out over the living room, out the front window, at the traffic going by. Usually it's Eleanor up there. Sometimes he walks around the edge, right there and by the carpet. He walks along the edge outside of the bars, driving me crazy because all I need him to do is fall. But he's a cat. I guess he can manage. And good morning, guys. Hi, yeah, I'm at Dunkin's getting my extra large coffee, milk, and 4 sugars. Thank you very much. And my sourdough breakfast sandwich. It's a pretty traditional breakfast for me. It is 5:45 in the morning. I am wearing my uniform, so I can't see it on camera. But yeah, so of course, I have not heard from UPS. I did not hear from them last night. I don't know what time their business hours ended, wherever they are in the country. So I completely believe from what I was told that my new phone is being sent back to the original sender, which is going to be T-Mobile. So I'm gonna not lose my mind anymore over this. I'm done. They've broken me completely. I haven't really shared much about it on camera, but it's been a process since I placed the order at T-Mobile. I've been going through this, and I'm just done. I'm broken. I feel like I should just stay with my phone that I use right now. I would like a new one, but this could be my higher power saying, save the money, Steven. You don't need the new phone as much as I want it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's February 12th in Las Vegas. It's 37 degrees. What am I doing here? I think I'm going to end up in Columbus. We have 3 legs today. I'll probably see you in Columbus next. Right, at the airport, warming up a little bit. I am going to Columbus. Then we're flying to LaGuardia and then back to Columbus. So it's going to be an 11-hour duty day. Wish me luck. Well, hello from LaGuardia. That's snow on the rooftops out there. And of course, I'm in uniform, so I can't say hi to you in person, but 2 legs down, 1 to go. An hour and 30 left. We'll be in Columbus. It's been a good day. Been a good day. And our shuttle just arrived here in Columbus. It's not too cold. It's probably 35 degrees. Still slushy and wet. Looking forward to the room. Wah, ha, 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 ha. Hello! Welcome to, I sound much more energetic than I really am. Welcome to Columbus. So today was just, as I like to say every time I see you, it was a long day. It was a very long day. An 11-hour day. It could have been worse. It could have been longer. But it was an 11-hour day. The first flight, very, very full. The last 2 legs were fairly light. And I always prefer a full flight. Mostly, number one, because that means a little more job security, right? But second is that when a flight's full, for some reason, passengers just stay seated. They just sit in their seat. There's not a lot of moving around. Hey, can I move over there? They just stay seated. On the last 2 flights, there were just so many open seats that people were just all over. But the biggest issue was people getting up at the wrong time to use a lavatory. Not just the wrong time, but a potentially dangerous time. There was some turbulence tonight that was consistent, so there's no big surprises, just constant like this, you know. But the worst was this one person who, we were still like this. We had just literally taken off 30 seconds into the flight, and this kid comes running down the aisle to use the bathroom. I'm like, please, 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 please have a seat, you know. And I'm like, I didn't say this, but I'm in a harness. I'm literally in a harness. It's not safe to be running around the airplane. When we leveled off, they went into the lavatory, and it turns out they were sitting in the very front of the aircraft the entire time. It was like, if you were going to use a bathroom at the wrong time, that was the place to do it. I don't know. It was just mildly irritating each time, which got worse because little things add up. But irritating only because they don't understand how dangerous it is to be up and about in the cabin. I would think with all the unfortunate accidents and disasters that have happened over the past few months, that passengers would be more aware of when it's not safe to be up and about. But I don't know. No one thinks it's going to happen to them, right? So blah, blah, blah. The day's over. We have, I don't know how long our layover is. I could do the math, but I'm not gonna. We just got here. It is 9:12, and we're taking the 3:30 shuttle tomorrow afternoon. We do get breakfast at this hotel. It's a new hotel for us. That'd be great. I know the chain that we're staying in, and the breakfast isn't always amazing, but it's free. So that's good. I'm going to heat up some soup. I got at, where did I buy it? sprouts, and then I'm going to eat that for dinner. I've got some crackers. I have a cookie or two I'm going to enjoy. Probably going to play a video game for a little while, The Sims 2, and I think that's it for the day. It's been oh! If you've been following along my saga in the last video about my cell phone, I got a text message saying it was delivered. Where? I don't know. But I'm excited. And I sold a little ka-ching happened on my cell phone while we were in the shuttle, and I sold a Boy Scouts of America necktie for $25. So there we go. That's my day in a nutshell. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Yeah, good morning, guys. Hi, it's about 9:15 or so. I could not get to sleep last night. So I'm playing this video game, The Sims 2, for hours and hours and hours. It was probably, and it was very early this morning when I finally got to sleep. But I woke up to come downstairs for breakfast because it's free, and I'm going right back to sleep. All right, was breakfast worth waking up for? No. Short answer, no. The eggs were, they were not great. And a generous application of Tapatio hot sauce did not improve them, which is saying a lot. The potatoes were delicious, but there weren't many left. A waffle can save my breakfast. I love me a good waffle. Crisp and yummy, but it was speckled with these big chunks of black stuff, which could either be batter that had been cooked until it was black, or it could have been the surface of the nonstick. I don't know. So I was just kind of uncertain about eating those little specks. So I eat such crap, but those specks bothered me. I don't know. Yeah, I had some juice. That was it. So I had enough in my belly to go back to sleep. So I had about 5 hours of sleep last night, and I would like a little bit more. So my report time, our shuttle, I should say, is at 3:30, I think, tonight. It is 9:43, so plenty of time. I'm going to sleep for another maybe 2 or 3 hours, get up, hang out, do some stuff online, and then check and see what my schedule looks like for March. Bid awards are going to be released later on this morning, so I'll see you later. So while breakfast wasn't great, this bed is amazing. All right, a couple more hours of sleep. I'll see you guys later. It's 2:41. I'm getting ready for work, and I look out the window, and it's just this. Ugh, and it's just starting to snow. Yay. All right, we're at the airport. We have an hour delay. It's all about hurry up, rush to sit and wait. So we have an hour delay, but we had an hour and 45 minutes sit in Fort Lauderdale, so that kind of makes up for it. I need a snack, and that's not going to be it. Went to Bob Evans and got a cheeseburger. Auntie Anne's always gives me heartburn, and there's a Wolfgang Puck up towards our gates, but they refused to serve me a meatball sandwich without the pesto on top. There was no way for them to ring it up, and they refused. I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah, this will get me to Fort Lauderdale and possibly on to Chicago, even with our delays and sits. Oh my God, guys. What a day. We're arriving about an hour late. It is 6 degrees. Instantly, the snot in my nose has just frozen. I know, I'm so sexy. I'll see you at the hotel. Whew. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Chicago. I don't know if I've seen you since this morning when we arrived in Chicago. We got here about an hour late. We got to the shuttle maybe an hour and 10 minutes after we were scheduled to be there. But the shuttle was there pretty quick, and the driver was very, very nice. The staff here is usually very nice. It's about 10 o'clock this morning. I don't think I'm getting up for breakfast. I think breakfast is still available. I'm not sure. It's for purchase. It's very good. It's a very good value. I just don't know if I'm willing to get out of bed right now. I could not get to sleep right away as usual, so I lingered. But once I did get to sleep, I got a good solid night's sleep. Let's see. I'm flying position C. I don't know if I was able to tell you that. I'm flying position C. I fully expected to be B, which is where most of our junior flight attendants end up flying. If you work for my company, you know what I'm talking about. But one of the people who is senior to me prefers position B, so that's fine. So I ended up being C, which in my airline is responsible for the aft galley. We flew on 2 different versions of an Airbus A321, which is our largest aircraft. My favorite aircraft is one we don't fly anymore. It's the A319. But the 321 Spaceflex is an aircraft that I'm very familiar with. It was new to us when I started working here. But there are 2 lavatories in the back that are both handicap accessible. The galley is pretty standard. It's pretty normal for a Spaceflex, so that's no surprises there. And I like the aircraft. I really love it. There's a lot of passengers. It's our largest aircraft, so that means we have lots and lots of opportunities to meet great people, right? The second leg of our day was on an Airbus A321neo, which is not my favorite aircraft, at least as position C, because this is my first time flying C on a neo. And the only reason I don't like it so much is the configuration is very different. I think our lavatories feel a little bit more cramped to me personally. And the galley is kind of a mess. It's organized compared to other airlines I've seen with larger aircraft. I watch Fly With the Guy, for example. I watch him manage his galley, and like, how do you know where to go? There's so many things. There's so many, places things could be. In the Neo on the Spaceflex, we have 2 sections where there are Atlas bins, which are just little cubby holes. They're square aluminum bins that have doors that lock. But in the Neo, there's 3 of them back to back to back. And like, to get something out of the back one, you have to pull the first 2 out, which can be, in my eye, a little dangerous. And if there's turbulence, you don't want these boxes laying around, And then you go all the way to the back, and there's what you're looking for isn't there, and you have to dig through the other 3 because there is similar stuff in each of these bins. I just don't like it. I don't like it. But the odds of me working that position again on a 321neo is pretty slim, so that's good. What's going on? There's a mall nearby I go to all the time. My nose is itchy. So I'm probably not really going to go over there. I was thinking of going to a recovery meeting, but there aren't that many in the immediate area that I could take a quick Uber to in a time that I would like to go. And there are a few thrift stores, Goodwills, that are like 4 or 5 miles away. And I don't know if I want to Uber to a Goodwill. So I might just hang out in my room. The temptation's also to go into town, but I really don't know where to go. There's Boys Town, which is sort of, used to be the gay area, but I don't know if most metropolitan areas have gay area neighborhoods anymore, because, equality allows us not to have to live next to each other for safety. So a lot of the gay neighborhoods that I've experienced have sort of dissipated to a degree. And it's so cold, who cares? The idea of going to see the Bean is there, but I've seen the Bean once before, and it was a little disappointing, honestly. It's not as big or grand as I expected. And when I went that one time, there seemed to be 500 people trying to get Instagram photos where no one else is in the frame. So I don't know. I might just hibernate and stay in my room. Play The Sims. I might do that. I've got plenty of food to enjoy in my room here, and I don't know. That might be my plan. That might be my plan. Oh, excuse me. I'll take you along with whatever happens, and I'll see you in a little while. Hey guys, I know. I said I wasn't going to leave the hotel because it's too cold. It's 24 degrees. I was heading downstairs to get a lift to a meeting. But then when I saw it would cost me $14 to get to the meeting, and I'm assuming $14 back, if not more, I'm like, I don't need a meeting that bad. So I decided, let's just, while I'm dressed, let's go over to the mall, which I said I wasn't going to do today. This is my first time getting to wear this Columbia parka. Isn't that the most beautiful red? It's pristine. I don't know if it has ever been worn. I got it at Goodwill weeks and weeks ago, if not months ago, for probably $12. And it's just really, really super. It's got a hood and everything, and it's very comfortable and very warm. Except my hands, I do not have gloves, so I'm going to put my hands back in my pockets, and I'll see you in the mall. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I remember. I'll tell you when my hands are warm, though. All right. The promise of warmth is upon me. Yay. Oh, it is cold. I have to tell you, this is probably the nicest winter coat I've ever owned. I had it forever. Now that I think about it, I think I bought this last year. I just never needed it last year. But yeah, it's probably the nicest winter coat I've ever owned, and I've owned quite a few. The music is pumping. Couple things. Speaking of the color, today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you all. Mwah. You're my Valentine today. No, I haven't heard from Jim. Let's see. What else is happening? Oh, last night on our flight, one of the highlights of the day, a very long day, was a non-revving pilot for another airline who sat in the very last row near me. And my one of my coworkers, I was going to say his name, but I'm not supposed to. He and I had a really great conversation with this non-revving pilot. And look at these Givenchy sneakers. Is that not hideous? Oh my God, how much are these? How much are these? They're on sale for $3.49. They're hideous at the same time. I kind of want to buy them. Oh, they come in black. They're almost palatable in black. I almost like those. Let's look at shoes while we're here. It's Valentine's Day. I might want to buy myself something. So I was telling you, this non-revving pilot who was sitting in the back row, super nice, super charming, super handsome. So nice. And we had a great time, a lot of laughs. Turns out, I mentioned I'm going to Vancouver in July for a conference, and an international conference. And he said, "Oh, it sounds familiar." It turns out we're both in recovery, and so I'm not sure if he said he's going to the conference in July or not, but that'd be nice, right? Super nice guy, a lot of laughs, and yeah, blah blah blah. So really great day. That was probably the highlight of the day. It was a long one. Well, the other highlight, I should say, I feel very speedy right now. I haven't had any caffeine since yesterday, but I'm feeling very speedy. This music is pumping. The other highlight is my crew. Love my crew. We're having a very nice flight. I'm going to stop talking because this music is so loud. I will see you soon. Anyone remember these shoes, these loafers by Robert Graham with the little skulls that I loved so much? They're still here. They're still $129. I still don't need them. All right, I'm buying myself this coat. I love it. Look at the gold with this like wolf head or something on the shoulder. Fuzzy. And it's got a harness or something on the inside for $250. Oh, I love it. It's just my size. I am totally busting your balls, guys. I would never. Oh my God. I'm at the Bloomingdale's outlet, and the only thing in the store I would love are these loafers. They're Gucci. They're 30% off the sale price, but the sale price is almost $400. Actually, I think I have a pair of loafers that look surprisingly like this from Urban Outfitters. Got a Gobo. I'm not in love with Gucci. I prefer the Gucci of the late 80s, early 90s myself. Not that I was wearing it or could afford it, but yeah, those are fun. Those are fun. And every time I walk through this mall, I walk by Bruno Cucinelli and start to salivate. Look at that coat. My mouth is literally running like a faucet. Ugh. If I had money, this is how I would dress. Oh, man. That is so delicious. It is so delicious. Those loafers. Look at those shoes. Since I didn't buy myself any chocolates or shoes, I bought myself a little Cinnabon mini. I am walking past the cupcakes because I have this. I bought the mini, not the big one. I wanted the big one, but I got a mini because it felt more, well, vaguely responsible. All right, back out into the cold, back to the hotel room. I'm gonna make something to eat for dinner, play some video games, I guess, and then have a nice night in. My van time tomorrow morning is at 5:30, so I'm hoping to be in bed asleep by maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll see. Back in the room, it's a cozy 72 degrees in here. The staff here is always very nice at this hotel. I just bought myself some dessert after I eat my dinner, which is going to be some sort of garlic chicken something or other. I bought a little Haagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream bar and some Coke Zero, of course, to counteract the calories out of the ice cream. And the young lady at the front desk, well, thanks, have a happy Valentine's Day. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going upstairs to eat this ice cream alone in a hotel room while I look at pictures of my cats. And she said, oh, I guess I'm working. So, yeah, you have a nice Valentine's Day. I'll see you later. All right, time for dinner. Well, as comfortable as that was, it did not work out well for me. I woke up every hour on the hour. I don't know why. I just have not slept lately. But look what I've done. I mean, I just massacred this bed. It looks like we've got some fresh snow outside. Misery. I have to put my pants on and my shoes on, and I'm out of here. Oh, barbed wire never looked so good in my life. Oh, it just means I'm almost to the employee parking area. It has been a very long day. Let me see if I can strip off my uniform and debrief you on the way home. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall over. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to my car, Sheeny. Today's been long. Today's been long. Am I making up that drinking game? If I say I'm tired, I'm hungry, or it was a long day, take a shot. That's my drinking game. Take a couple shots because today was super duper long. I was hungry through most of it and I'm very tired. So today was a lot. We flew Chicago, LaGuardia back to Chicago and then to Las Vegas. We didn't have much of a sit. Our flights were for the most part on time. We had one bit of a delay because security search this morning, so nothing within our control. But today was just, it was, the word is going to be tedious in that, you know, we ask passengers over and over again, thousands of times really over the course of a few months or years to do X, Y, Z. And when they don't, it's tiresome. It really is tiresome. What I do have to remember, though, is for most of these people, most of our passengers have not heard these requests before, or very rarely. They're not flying as much as I do. So it may not, you know, these suggestions and these directions may not be top of mind because they just don't seem important to them when it's all about their safety. And it's, I'm giving it too much energy. Today was long. Let's just say that today was very long. 3 very, very full flights, which makes me happy. It's a little more job security. So I'm not sure if I've been talking about my cell phone or not, but I've been trying to hold it together on camera and not seem like too much of an ass. But I've lost my mind over this whole process. Talking with T-Mobile, can't tell you anything because the phone's in transit somewhere. Then UPS, I've spoken to, I don't know, 6 people, each of which who have told me, oh, rest assured, we have this covered. I got it done. It's going to be XYZ. Not one single one of them actually followed through with their promises. So I was really disappointed with UPS. Got an email that said, yay, your package is delivered. I thought, oh, goodness, thank gosh. I can just go home, pick up my phone, be done. It was in Fort Worth. I could have flown to Fort Worth and picked up my phone. It was in Fort Worth being returned to T-Mobile. So I went to T-Mobile and asked them to please go over things. They said, we can't tell you anything. Oh, who can? Call customer service. I'm sorry, this story goes on forever. Customer service with T-Mobile is unmatched, and I've never been disappointed by them. So I called them, and they said, yes, it's returned to us. It's been received as ours. It's no longer your obligation or under your contract. You've never had access to it, so we're not going to be charged, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, could you just put that in the notes, under my notes in my file, so that when I walk into another T-Mobile, they can say, oh, yes, this is done. Let's get you a new phone. So I popped into the T-Mobile that I usually go to, that's in my neighborhood. And I was going to have the phone shipped and possibly go through this whole nightmare. One of the gentlemen that worked there said, hey, you know what? Let me see if there's any in the Las Vegas Valley. I wanted the Galaxy S25 Ultra, preferably in black, but I'll take any color at this point. Well, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. They said, oh, they have one in Henderson, but it's all the way in Henderson, which is 10 miles away. I said, let me call them. And I called them. Tia, a young lady here at the store in Tia said, oh yeah, we have one here for you. I said, hold it for you. My name is Steven. I'll be right there. And I sped through traffic to get this sound effects, which I don't do. My new phone. It's in the silver blue, which is not what I preferably wanted. I wanted black. But I got the silver blue. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see my new phone? Hold on, let me open this packaging. Hold on. All right. All right. Here. Oh, it's nice. Oh, good. I was hoping, I was praying it wasn't like blue, but it's very nice. It's like a silver blue. I think that's quite nice. That pink is not the phone. It's the reflection of a Sally Beauty sign. So it's like a silvery blue. That's very nice. The difference is, I'm not going to do a separate video, but there's no more curved screen. It is just flat across the front, and it's a 6.9 inch screen. Oh, man. Oof, I think I need a cigarette. That is so nice. All right, so I have a few days to put this, set it up, have it all done, and then I can return the phone that I'm actually using right now to talk to you to a store, and then I am free and clear. But I am just so happy to have this phone in my hand and not have to wait for it. What else is going on? I think I'm going to end this video here because you've been so patient. This video has been pretty long, and I really don't know if anything actually happened. You're still here watching it, though. So I will say goodbye to you. I hope you had a very nice Valentine's Day. And I am going to eat something on the way home. I still have a couple Taco Bell gift cards in my pocket. I'm going to grab something on the way home and then love on my cats. And I'm probably not going to leave my house for the next 3 days outside of going to meetings. I just need to recoup and rest, I'll tell you. All right, let me let you go. Love you. I will see you again later. Fly safe. Bye.